What is up, YouTube? This is the Allworld-Gamer, and I'm back again today to give you some information on the new tactical alerts that we got. The Phoenix Intercept, and this is kind of a dual video here because we also got the Escalation today as well. If you did the regular Phoenix Intercept, you had to drop your conclave. Well, actually, the first round you didn't even have to drop your conclave down. You just needed to unequip all ranged, your primary and secondary weapons, and equip a great weapon, great sword, which would have been your Galentine, your Shindo, or the Fragor. And then after completing that first round, that got you Temple Royale, the stance mod for heavy weapons, which is awesome, by the way. Then for the second round, if you wanted to get the emblem, you actually had to drop your conclave points down to 500, and which was pretty easy. Pretty much all you had to do was take off your Sentinel for that. Now these two rounds were moderately tough. The first time through you had to complete 5 waves, and the second time through you had to complete 8 waves. Didn't really take much coordination. If you rolled in there with a Loki or even a Nova, you could probably carry a group, even with a bunch of randoms. The enemies start out at about level 30 to 35, so if you had a decent build, you could easily 1 or 2 shot the enemies. However, today the Phoenix Intercept Escalation dropped, and the enemies started out at 100 plus. This mission was no joke. Now I say that, but it only took me 1 try to get it done today, but that was because it took a little coordination and a little pre-planning. Of course, you know, PC gets all this stuff before, so I had a chance to get a look at it beforehand. So the group that I brought with me, I came on my Nova, I brought a Nyx for Chaos, we brought a Loki for disarms and stealth revives, and we brought Trinity for all her healing utilities. So my explanation for this composition, and I'm sure you could probably come up with something that might even be better or different that could be equally successful, but my reasoning for bringing this was Nova for Molecular Prime. I built it so I could pretty much reach almost corner to corner with the Molecular Prime. I thought it was really important for slowing down the enemies and increasing the amount of damage that they would take. And to complement that, I think these two absolutely go together. Complement that, you want Nyx for Chaos, because as you already know, Chaos will cause the enemy to turn and just shoot at any random target, i.e. each other. And obviously they're doing an incredible amount of damage, so they will actually do some of the work for you. So that Nyx Molecular Prime combination was pretty critical to getting the enemies killed here. Loki, obviously, for the stealth revives, it's really critical. And the disarms, the disarms, keeping those ranged weapons out of their hands really helped a lot as far as running around the map and, you know, staying alive. And then of course Trinity, almost a staple in any group for health and whatnot. So if you got a good Trinity, you got a good Loki, this would be a pretty simple run for you. My next tip would be that if you've got Spectres or Syndicate Spectres, you should absolutely bring those, because when you drop those in, the level of your Syndicate or Syndicate Spectre matches the level of the game that you're playing. If you watch this video here, I pointed him out a couple times, and he was level 101 to start with. I think he died or got stuck somewhere, and I dropped him in again, and he dropped in at level 123. So it's almost cheating the amount of damage he drops in and can do when you use those. So make sure you bring those along with you. Lastly, I would say to make sure that you bring plenty of team energy restores, and I mean so many that you could just run around and just drop them wherever you're at, you know, to get some quick energy, because the last thing you want to do is run out of that Molecular Prime or Chaos or Health Link or, you know, whatever ability you're trying to use. I think myself, I probably used 20 to 30 of them, you know, just dropping them all over the map as I hid and ran around corners. Because the last thing you want to happen is for that crowd control to drop off and these guys start going nuts again. And that's about it. You don't have to use this exact composition, but a well-coordinated team will get the job done. So if all else, make sure you get people in chat for this. On my team, I only had 1 clan buddy with me. The other 2 guys were some randoms that we picked up. I mean, there were some really good players. We had a good Loki and a good Trinity, but we dropped down into the game chat and we just talked it all out. Once you've got your survival all sorted out, the next hardest part is actually killing the enemies. And it's not even really difficult, it just takes forever to kill them. They just have so much health. And even though there's only 5 waves, because they take so long to kill, it really stretches out the match. I think it took us about 30 to 35 minutes to get all 5 waves done. It also didn't help that towards the second to last wave, toward the end of the second to last wave, my game bugged, and even though I was holding my sword, I couldn't actually use my sword. So I was pretty much doing no damage at that point. So once it's all said and done, check your mail and you've got the Rift Sigil. And this is what the Rift Sigil looks like. I think it looks pretty cool. Not very bright right now, but I think that it's supposed to grow brighter in the mission as you gain more energy. So I guess I'll test it out, see what that looks like. And so that's it, folks. If you'd like to see the entire run, I'll post it separately with no commentary or anything like that. Just be the run by itself. And please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, because I'll be back with more Warframe.